All right, Rookie, how you doing, man? He says, Bruce, I thought your book was great, and I have to review it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. If you guys didn't know, I have a book out right now about this GRC. What I'm trying to do is introduce people to this amazing career path. It's been amazing for me, so I try to help other people get into this. The great thing about GRC is that the great thing about GRC is that you've more than likely you have had some exposure to it, and that's what the book is about. It breaks down what is GRC, what is NIST CSF, because if you understand NIST CSF, it's going to explain exactly what GRC is, and then it's going to map it to what if you've done any industry at all, it's going to map it to what you've done. Can AI help with this? Yeah, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. AI can help with every part of the NIST CSF, every part of GRC. As a matter of fact, the organization I'm working in right now has started to use AI little by in a very smart way. They started to implement GRC, the AI inside of GRC, and it's extremely helpful. Um, just to give you an idea of what ways what AI has helped is starting to help in the real world. Like right now, we've got a couple systems, mission systems that they are implementing GRC to help officers get get information faster. It's being used to analyze data faster. It There's a lot of panic over it taking jobs. Right now, we're not there yet. I can see it with how quickly it's evolving. I can see it definitely changing the landscape of jobs. I don't know about it taking all jobs. I could tell you this: it's going to be mandatory that all of us you learn how to use it. That much is clear. I don't know about it taking jobs because I just don't think it's right now. It's just not good enough yet. That's crazy to say because when you see it demonstrated, you're like, "Holy shit, this thing is really effective." But the thing is, it's only as good as the data you put in it. So what I've seen is you can use it for creating documents. It's pretty good at that. You've got to be careful because especially in cybersecurity, we're working with sensitive information all the time. So if you put I'll give you an example. If you were to put it into a if you were to use it in a military space and you just went straight into ChatGPT. You went on Google, you went to ChatGPT's website and you put in some mission critical data into the AI. So it's going directly into the cloud. That's the problem. And if it goes into the cloud, it's in the public domain, which is not good if you have sensitive information. So you got to be really, really careful with how you use it. So what our organization has been doing is training us on how to use it effectively. They're not saying you can't use it. They're saying, look, if you're going to use it, here's how you use it. Number one, don't put sensitive information into this or that platform, and here's why. And then they're saying, hey, if you're going to use it, make sure you ask permission to use it from your leadership, because it's really important you use it the correct way. And we have customers and we can't be putting their sensitive information in the cloud. And then also they're trying to implement things that are internally used. Like they're trying to develop AI tools we can use internally with sensitive information. And that's not here yet, but they're working on that. They're literally doing tests in our environment to make that work. So actually we're starting to use it, and yes, it could be used in all aspects of GRC, from risk management framework to compliance to govern. It's very, very effective. And Riz says, I just started my career in GRC. What certifications do I have to do? There's no certification you have to do. I've got plenty of coworkers who don't have certifications. There's some that I would encourage you to get. The top one, if you have upwards of 3 years in IT as a whole, at least 3 years, I would say 3 years and a lot of skills, I would say you could start working on a CISSP. It's the top certification It's going to open up way more doors for you. Now, if you're not 3 to 4 years into a career in IT, then it's really hard. It's a really difficult certification, and you're not even supposed to get it until you hit 5 years. One that's really good to get that anyone can get at any amount of years is the Security Plus, CompTIA Security Plus. It's very well-known certification. It's going to go through the best security practices, and it's highly loved by most industries doing governance, risk management, and compliance. So those two in that order. Another one that is helpful is the CGRC. That's one that I have, CGRC. It focuses mostly on the NIST CSF. It dabbles in ISO 27001 and cybersecurity framework, but it's a really good one to have on your resume, especially if you are in the U.S. Gov Tech space. I would argue probably a lot of Western countries would love you to have this CGRC because it's getting more well known. Other GRC certifications that are good to have, there's quite a few. The CISA is really good to have. The CISM is really good from ISACA. Another one is C-Risk. That's a good one, great one to have. And then ISACA also has an ISO 27001 certification that you could get. So there's a few different certifications in that order, I would say. Top ones would be CISSP. Security Plus is really awesome because it's just very marketable and anybody can use it. Then probably CISA, CISM, C-Risk, and then CGRC in that order. Those are all great certifications that are going to level up your career. You know, that would be the reason to get it, to make yourself way more competitive. Yeah.